The famous author Herman Melville is quoted as saying, "We cannot live only for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connect us with our fellow men." Whether through her dedicated service on the board of directors of several cooperatives or her wide-ranging volunteer work with numerous church and community organizations, Melville's words epitomize the life journey of 2023 Cooperative Builder Award recipient Audrey Hjelle. Born in 1942 in Fulda, Minnesota, Audrey graduated from Hoffman High School, then held several jobs after graduation, including at the Chickawauk Lodge on the famed Gunflint Trail and at grocery stores in the Hoffman area. In 1963, Audrey, maiden name Audrey Haseman, was united in marriage to Tom Hjelle, and the couple made their home on the Century Farm, founded in 1887 in Lean County, where Tom was born. There, the Hjelles raised 2 children, and Audrey, in addition to working on the farm full-time, devoted countless hours to volunteer work. While taking on leadership roles at several cooperatives, Tom passed away in 2015. A member of the Runestone Electrical Association since moving to the Hjelle Farm in 1963, Audrey was elected to Runestone's board of directors in 1996, becoming the first woman to ever serve on the board. Over the years, she held various positions on Runestone's board, including president, vice president, and secretary. Other cooperative leadership roles include serving on the board of Great River Energy, where in addition to serving as secretary, she served on a variety of committees, including corporate services, finance and audit, power supply, transmission, and compensation. The Minnesota Association of Cooperatives, where she received her Cooperative Communicator and Board Leadership certificates, the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association, and Cooperative Network. A strong supporter of the 7 cooperative principles, Audrey has always lived out the principles in her own special way. Cooperative principle number 1, voluntary and open membership. Audrey lived her life always willing to volunteer wherever there was a need, and she was called to serve, often taking on leadership roles. Number 2, democratic member control. Audrey has represented the members of her district and the entire co-op membership of Runestone Electric Cooperative for 27 years, setting policies and making decisions and always keeping the best interest of the members and the co-op at the forefront. Number 3, members' economic participation. Audrey has been a member of Runestone for 60 years, helping support the cooperative by paying their monthly electric bills and participating in a variety of co-op programs to conserve energy. Number 4, autonomy and independence. Audrey is a huge advocate for conserving the independence and autonomy of the rural lifestyle and way of life. Number 5, education, training, and information. Audrey has made it a priority to be an educated board member who embraces technology as a useful tool, especially during COVID and at home while undergoing her own medical treatments. Number 6, cooperation among cooperatives. Audrey was part of the team that brought the 2 cooperatives together, Runestone Electric Association and Stearns Electric Association, by sharing a CEO for 15 years. And number 7, concern for community. Audrey has been a huge community supporter of her church, school, and other civic organizations in her hometown and county in which she lives. Other organizations Audrey has supported over the years include Grant County Conservation, where the Hjelles were recognized as Farmers of the Year, Grant County 4-H, American Cancer Society, Grant County Lutheran Brotherhood, Barrett Parent-Teacher-Student Organization, and the KFGO Farm Radio Advisory Board. Audrey's hobbies and interests saw her take active roles in many other organizations, including the Lake Region Pioneer Threshermen's Association, the Western Minnesota Steam Thrashers Reunion, and the Barrett Senior Citizens Group at Peace Lutheran Church, where she was well known for her delicious rosettes at Christmas time. Audrey is also well known for having a great sense of humor, someone who can dish out some great one-liners, yet be the gracious recipient of a practical joke. At a past Runestone Electric Cooperative annual meeting, the cooperative was celebrating CEO Rick Banke and his retirement in the coming months. Knowing that Rick always wears colorful socks, Audrey hiked up her pants leg before the meeting began to show she wore fun, colorful socks too. Audrey's peers are effusive in their praise for her community service efforts and her support of the cooperative model. As one of Audrey's nominators for this award put it, Audrey is a community builder wherever she goes, which is evidenced by the connections she creates across her several networks. But she also maintains a strong connection with her constituents back home, which includes her friends, neighbors, and family, in order to best communicate their interests where necessary. She takes her role as a representative for cooperative members seriously and actively listens to them, making a point to ensure all voices are heard. Audrey Hjelle has spent a lifetime in service to others and to the cooperative principles, and Cooperative Network is honored to recognize her for those tireless efforts as a 2023 Cooperative Builder. Congratulations, Audrey.